And a very good evening to you. This is Alfred Malone, and we are live across the nation on YouTube and on Facebook. So I hope you've got your friends all round or on the old video phone ready for tonight's big, juicy quiz. We've got 5 rounds, and I do have some very good news. We had a letter flood in, well, a text actually, asking us not to be so cruel, so we won't be having a wipeout round. Instead, round 5 is something a little bit special. So, I think we're all set and raring to go. Don't forget, the questions are all on the website, cheermeup.co.uk, if you miss any. And I will be reading them all twice and then recapping them. 5 rounds of silliness coming your way. And the questions will also appear on the screen. I hope you like the new studio. A lot of money been spent this week, as you can tell. Doing everything up. Right, I have the green light from everybody. We are ready to begin. Round 1, as always. Why change if it ain't broken? Don't fix it. Is bits and bobs. Bits and bobs, in real terms, means general knowledge. So, question 1. What is the name of the fictional station in EastEnders? What is the fictional station in EastEnders called? You know, the one with the square. That's question 1. And hello to everybody who's coming in and joining us. We've had lots of replays this week from all over the world. Somebody in Istanbul watched it 4 times. I don't know quite what they were looking for. I think they thought it might get better with each time. Question 2. What's the French word for morning that refers to something that happens in the afternoon in English? Ooh. What's the French word for morning? And in English, we usually use it to mean something in the afternoon. Question 3. What handicraft takes its name from the French word for hook? Which handicraft takes its name from the French word for hook? 2 French questions in a row there. Question 3. Which former star of Wurzel Gummidge is also in Sherlock? Which former star of Wurzel Gummidge is also in the TV show Sherlock? Hello to everybody in Australia as well. I know you've been all tuning in and competing with each other this week. Question 5. What does the H stand for in ADHD? What does the H stand for in ADHD? As opposed to steps. What does the H stand for in ADHD? I always wanted letters after my name. They weren't quite the ones I had in mind. Which country is also known as the land of the rising sun? Which country is also known as the land of the rising sun? That's question 6. If you have just joined us, I will be recapping all of the questions. And they're also on the website, cheermeup.co.uk. Question 7. What disease is also called lockjaw? Which disease is also called lockjaw? Question 8. What's the name of Microsoft Windows 10 Intelligent, should be inverted commas around that word, device? What is the name of Microsoft 10's Windows 10's intelligent device? I've had a chat with her actually. She knows none of the answers. Siri, on the other hand, knows all of them. So don't go cheating and putting your computer next to your devices. Question 9. Where in the UK in World War II was the Colossus computer built? Where in the UK in World War II was the Colossus computer built? Very famous, very famous. There was a film about it. Little clue. And question 10 on your bits and bobs for today. What type of nut is an ingredient in a Bakewell? What type of nut is an ingredient in a Bakewell? Those be your first 10 questions for today on the big juicy quiz, and I shall recap them all for you. Question 1. What's the name of the fictional station in EastEnders? What is the name of the fictional station in EastEnders? Question 2. What's the French word for morning that refers to something you think about in the afternoon? I'll read that properly. What's the French word for morning that refers to something that happens in the afternoon when we use it in English? Question 3. What handicraft takes its name from the French word for hook? Question 4. Which former star of Wurzel Gummidge also appears in the TV show Sherlock? Question 5. What does the H stand for in ADHD? Question 6. Which country is also known as the land of the rising sun? Question 7. Which disease is also called lockjaw? Question 8. What's the Microsoft intelligence device that comes with Windows 10? You know, the one everybody turns off. Question 9. Where in the UK in World War II was the Colossus computer built? And question 10. What type of nut is an ingredient in a Bakewell? Those are your first 10 questions. And now we're going to play catchphrase. No, I don't mean that silly bloke off the telly. I'm going to give you some catchphrases and you have to tell me who or what they are from. We'll start with a nice easy one. Which TV presenter would say, nice to see you, nice? Which TV presenter famous for saying, nice to see you, nice? Amongst about 15 other catchphrases that he had. Or which TV show was the catchphrase, oh no, they killed Kenny? Or what show was the catchphrase, oh no, they killed Kenny? And if you watched last week's quiz, you got a bit of a head start on that one. Question 3 on catchphrases. Which comedian used to say, just like that? Which comedian used to say, just like that? Your fourth catchphrase, which character would say, "Oh, Betty"? Or should I say, "Oh, Betty"? I am older than I look, I know. Your fifth catchphrase, which TV show would you hear the expression "Bazinga"? Which TV show would you hear the expression "Bazinga"? And here comes your sixth catchphrase. Which show would you hear the expression "no likey, no lighty"? You can see the highbrow entertainment that I watch. Which TV show would you hear "no likey, no lighty"? I think you also hear "no lighty, no likey". Number 7. Which character would say, "I have a cunning plan"? Which TV character would say, "I have a cunning plan"? Your 8th catchphrase. Which show would you hear, "I've started so I'll finish"? Which TV show would you hear someone say, "I've started so I'll finish"? Number 9. Or which show would you hear, "That's the correct order, but who got it in the quickest time"? There's a spelling mistake. That's the correct order, but who got it in the quickest time? It's been in the news a lot recently. And number 10, which character would say, "Rock on, Tommy"? Which character would say, "Rock on, Tommy"? There are your 10 famous catchphrases. Let me run through them again and then I'll give you a little time to have a little think. The first one, which TV presenter would say, "Nice to see you, nice"? Number 2, which TV show would you hear, "Oh no, they killed Kenny"? Number 3, which comedian would say, "Just like that"? Just like that. Number 4, which character would say, "Oh, Betty, oh, Betty"? Number 5, which TV show would you hear, "Bazinga"? Bazinga. Number 6, no likey, no lighty. No lighty, no likey. Which TV show? Number 7, I have a cunning plan. I have a cunning plan. Where would you hear that? Which character said it? Number 8, I've started so I'll finish. What TV show does that come from? Number 9, that's the correct order, but who got it in the quickest time? And your 10th catchphrase was, "Rock on, Tommy." Rock on, Tommy. Have a little think. Right, you've had your thinking time. And now we come on to round 3. Everybody's favourite. If they're deaf, it's Out of Touch, Out of Tune with Alfie Malone. I'm going to sing very badly, so I don't have a lot of choice really. Some song lyrics, and you need to write down the name of the artist and the name of the song. This week we're doing both, the name of the artist and the name of the song. So, hold your ears, here they come. Your first one is Monday, I took her for a drink on Tuesday. The name of the artist and the name of the song. Yes, it really was a song once. Did that come from I Shall Sing It? Yes, I will. One more time for you. Monday, I took her for a drink on Tuesday. Everybody's favourite round. Question 2 goes something like this. I'm not proud, I was wrong, and the truth is hard to take. I'll try that one more time. I'm not proud, I was wrong, and the truth is hard to take. I think somewhere I got one of those notes correct. Number 3, if I can remember how it goes. I remember... No, that's wrong. I'm going to have to say it, I can't remember the tune. I remember when we used to play in a government yard in Trenchtown. I remember when we used to play in the government yard in Trenchtown. I remember when we used to... No, it's gone. It wouldn't help you anyway, trust me. How about this one? Number 4. They seek him here, they seek him there. They seek him here, they seek him there. The answer is not Prince Andrew, but what is the answer? Artist and title. Number 5. Now, Andy, did you hear about this one? Oh. Now, Andy, did you hear about this one? Who sang that, and what was the song? Number 6. Went the distance, now I'm back on my feet. Something like that. Went the distance, now I'm back on my feet. Boom. I was going to do an action for that one, yeah. Went the distance, now I'm back on my feet. But my actions are quite limited, so bear that in mind. Right, here's the next one, number 7. Hey little sister, who's the only one? Hey little sister, shotgun. That's sort of how it goes. Hey little sister, who's the only one? Hey little sister, shotgun. You know, I can't believe I'm doing this. Number 8. Guys, realise there's danger in emotional ties. That wasn't bad, was it? Guys, realise there's danger in emotional ties. Oh. Number 9. His welfare is my concern. I sometimes think my singing might actually make this round harder. his welfare is my concern. That's number 9. And number 10, I see friends shaking hands, saying how do you do? I see friends shaking hands. Well, not at the moment, obviously. Shaking hands, saying how do you do? And those, you find it hard to believe, I know, but those are your 10 song lyrics. And you need to write down the name of the artist and the name of the song if you can. I shall run through them again, thankfully without singing. Number 1, Monday, I took her for a drink on Tuesday. Number 2, oh, I'm not proud, I was wrong, and the truth is hard to take. Number 3, I remember when we used to play in the government yard in Trenchtown. Number 4, they seek him here, they seek him there. Number 5, now Andy, did you hear about this one? Number 6, I went a distance and now I'm back on my feet. Number 7, hey little sister, who's the only one? Hey little sister, shotgun. Number 8, guys realise there's danger in emotional ties. Number 9, his welfare is my concern. And number 10, I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? Those are your 10 song lyrics. I shall give you a couple of seconds to have a little think and make sure you've got your answers down. Right then, now we move on to round number 4. Round number 4 is called What Dis? This week, What Dis? I am going to show you some very famous logos. And I want you to tell me whose logo they are. Now, some of them, if they are a bit too easy, I've blanked out the obvious bit. But basically, What Dis? Okay, here's your first one. What Dis? You've all seen it, but where have you seen it? Write down the brand. But I think What Dis sounds far better. Number 2, What Dis? Oh, you see, I blanked out some letters because otherwise it'd be too easy. But can you tell what it is anyway? What Dis? Number 3, oh, What Dis? Any ideas? Bit of a posh one that. In fact, there's quite a few posh ones today. Put those in. How about number 4? Number 4. Write down where you've seen it. What's the brand? Number 5. Oh. Now, that could be a tricky one. Number 5. There is a little clue in the picture itself. Ideally the full name. What this? How about number 6? What this? With a couple of words missing. What this? Oh, that's got everybody thinking. I know what you're thinking, by the way. You're thinking, what this? Number 7. What this? It looks remarkably like a friend I used to have, actually. Now, number 8, I think is tricky. Can you get it? Where on earth have you seen that? What's the brand? Or as we like to say in the Alfie Malone posh new television studio, what this? Number 9. Number 9. It's not some secret organisation, it's a brand. But what is it? And number 10, your 10th brand logo is this one. Now, what is it? Or, I will say it again, what this? So there are 10 brands, 10 logos. You need to write down what they are, and I shall be extremely kind and use the wonderful technology to go back and go through them again for you. Number 1. And number 2. And number 3. Number 4 was that one. This is number 5. Number 6. And number 7. Number 8. Did you get it yet? Number 9. And here be your number 10. So those are your brands. Now, as promised, we have done away with the round that wipes out all your scores. Yay, I hear you cry. But instead, we've got a game of cryptic film titles coming up. So, your 5th round, your final round for tonight, round number 5, is cryptic films. I'm going to read you a cryptic clue, and from that you'll be able to deducify the name of a famous film. Well, I hope you can. Anyway, there are 10 of these coming your way right now. Just keep thinking they're films. That will help. Number 1. Australia's Top Magician. Question mark. Australia's Top Magician? Ooh, think about it. What's another word for a magician? See, that's how you do these sort of things. What's another word for... Oh yeah, that could be it. Australia's Top Magician. That's number 1. Number 2. I Spot the German Guy. I Spot the German Guy. Now, I'll give you a little clue on this one. I Spot sounds like a game. Can you work out the rest of it? Number 3, the highest revolver. See, simple example there of what's another word for highest, what's another word for revolver, and you get the answer. You see, highest revolver, that's number 3. Number 4, guys who are not in debt. Guys who are not in debt. Do anybody else do that? When someone sends you a text and they put capitals on it, you shout it. Guys who are not in debt. That's number 4. Number 5. Collectively, the actors are not home. Collectively, the actors are not home. That's a good one, I like that one. Number 6, wet weather guy. Wet weather guy. Number 7, oh, tricky, weekend illness. Weekend illness. This round does make people kick themselves quite hard, so be warned. Or if you are playing in a team, it can cause people to kick each other. Number 8, London W11. London West 11. London W11. How well do you know London? Think of some films. That'll be the helpful thing to do. If you don't know London very well, that is definitely worth a guess. My favourite is number 9, while steering, avoid flour. While steering, avoid flour. That's one with pedals, not the self-raising type. Although the self-raising type you can't get anywhere at the moment. While steering, avoid flour. And number 10, buying and selling fish. That's a cruel one. Buying and selling fish. Fish. Those are 10 cryptic little clues. And from those, you should be able to deduce 10 films. I shall run through them again for you one more time. Number 1, Australia's Top Magician? Question mark. Number 2, I Spot the Guy. I Spot the Guy. Number 3, The Highest Revolver. Number 4, Guys Who Are Not in Debt. Number 5, collectively, the actors are not home. Collectively, the actors are not home. Number 6, wet weather guy. Number 7, weekend illness. That's catching a few of you out, I think. Number 8, London W11. Number 9, while steering, avoid flour. And number 10, buying and selling fish. So you have just had 50 wonderful questions from this week's big juicy quiz. I shall give you a couple of minutes just to make sure you've got no gaps. Always worth a guess if you haven't got anything in the space. There's no wipeout round, so this week I want some good scores. And don't forget, once you've got the answers and you've got all your scores together, share them with your friends. Tell them where to find the quiz on Facebook and on YouTube and on the website, cheermeup.co.uk. And then you can see what they did. Couple of seconds more thinking time, and then your answers are coming up. Right then, it's time for the answers from the big juicy quiz for this Wednesday. Let's see how you got on. Now, hopefully I won't forget any, because we don't want to hear the dulcet tones of Mrs. Malone shouting through 8 layers of concrete like we had to last week. Oh my word. Right, number 1. Round 1 was bits and bobs, general knowledge. And question 1 was, what's the fictional station in EastEnders? Did you get it? Did you remember? It's Walford East. Walford East. If you didn't say East and you only put Walford, then you only get half a point. Okay, Walford East is the answer. Number 2, the French word for morning that refers to something that happens in the afternoon in English is matinee. A matinee. Number 3, the French handicraft, the handicraft that takes its name from the French word for hook is crochet. Crochet. Number 4, the former star of Wurzel Gummidge, who's also in Sherlock, is Una Stubbs. Una Stubbs. The H in ADHD. That's number 5, and the H stands for hyperactivity. Hyperactivity. The country known as the land of the rising sun. Number 6 is Japan. Number 7, the disease also called lockjaw is tetanus. Tetanus, number 7. Number 8, the name of Microsoft Windows 10 intelligent device, lovely girl, Cortana. She never buys around when you take her out though, but the answer you're looking for number 8 is Cortana. Number 9, where in the UK was the World War II computer Colossus built? The answer is Bletchley Park. And number 10, what type of nut is in a Bakewell, as in a tart? Well, it's an almond. How did you do on bits and bobs? Let's move on to catchphrases. Catchphrases was round 2, and your first one was nice to see you nice. That was the late, great Bruce Forsyth. Number 2, oh no, they killed Kenny. Now we had a question almost the same last week on the quiz. The answer, of course, the show is South Park. Number 3, which comedian and magician, I might add, used to say just like that? The answer is Tommy Cooper. Number 4, the character that used to say, oh, Betty. Well, that was Frank Spencer. He does say character. We are looking for the character, so Frank Spencer is the answer. The TV show where you'd hear the catchphrase Bazinga, that's The Big Bang Theory. And no likey, no lighty. Hands up if you pretended not to know. The answer is Take Me Out. Number 7 on catchphrases, which character would say, I have a cunning plan, sire? And that's Baldric from Blackadder. Baldric is the answer, not Blackadder, Baldric. The TV show that would say, I've started so I'll finish. I knew a girl like that. Mastermind is the answer. Mastermind. And number 9 on catchphrases. That's the correct order, but who got it in the quickest time? Of course, it's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Whip Bam, as it's sometimes called. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is your answer. And number 10 on catchphrases, which character said, Rock on Tommy? That was Bobby Ball. Bobby Ball is your 10th catchphrase, so add up those, see how you go on. Then of course we came to round 3, and round 3 once again, as I do every week, I apologise for my singing, but hopefully it was worthwhile if you got these. Monday, took her for a drink on Tuesday, that was 7 Days by Craig David. I'm not proud, I was wrong, and the truth is hard to take. That's level 42, Lessons in Love is the song. Level 42. The third one, I couldn't remember the tune. Let me see if I can remember it. I remember when we used to play. Anyway, I remember when we used to play in the government yard in Trenchtown. The answer is Bob Marley and No Woman, No Cry. Oh, tough one. They seek him here, they seek him there. Did you get that one? That's the Kinks, a dedicated follower of fashion. The fifth one, now Andy, did you hear about this one? That's R.E.M., Man on the Moon is the name of the song. Did you remember it? Oh, Went the Distance, Now I'm Back on My Feet. That's The Eye of the Tiger by Survivor. Your seventh one, Hey Little Sister, Who's the Only One? Hey Little Sister, Shotgun. Billy Idol, White Wedding. Billy Idol, White Wedding, that one. Guys, realise there's danger in emotional ties. I bet you're all singing that one at home. That's Wham! And Young Guns. Your ninth out-of-tune song was His Welfare Is My Concern, and that's from He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother, close brackets, and that's by the Hollies. He Ain't Heavy's the name of the song. And number 10, I see friends shaking hands saying, how do you do? That's Louis Armstrong and Wonderful World. How did you get on Out of Tune this week? I hope my singing helped. Then we had a round of What Dis? What Dis? And your answers are, the first one, you see it on planes, but you mostly see it on cans. It's Red Bull. Number 2, Nintendo. See, if I'd left the letters in, it would have been so easy, because you could have just read it. Nintendo, number 2. Number 3, posh one, Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton. Number 4 was Toyota. Toyota, number 4. Number 5, did you get it? It's Beats by Dr. Dre is the official title. If you just put Beats, because I am in a generous mood, you can have it. But it's Beats by Dr. Dre. Number 6 was Burger King. Yep, that is Burger King. Number 7, the little green monster. But enough about me. That's Skoda. Number 8. Oh, this was a tough one. It's Nestle. Yeah, you've all seen it somewhere. Nestle. Then this one, what are they? They're two G's looking at each other. It is Gucci. Gucci. And top of the shop, your 10th. What this is Rolex. Not quite sure how so many posh ones ended up in there. I hope you did well. Add up your scores for the What This round. And now it's the cryptic film titles. So let's see how you did. Australia's top magician. Another word for Australia, Oz. Another word for magician, wizard. It's the Wizard of Oz. See? The second one, I spot the German guy. Well, I spot spy. I spy the man. Spider-Man. German, duh. See? D-E-R, German. Spider-Man, number 2. Number 3, the highest revolver. That's Top Gun. Number 4, guys who are not in debt. Well, if you're not in debt, you're in the black. So it's Men in Black. Collectively, the actors are not at home. Did you get it? Another word for a collective of actors is a caster, not home away. Cast away. Number 6, Wet Weather Guy. Well, that's Rain Man. Number 7, oh, cruel one. Weekend illness. Part of the weekend anyway. Saturday Night Fever. Number 8, London West 11, London W11. Well, that is the postie code for Notting Hill. My favourite, while steering, avoid flower. Driving, Miss Daisy. Avoid, see? Miss, avoid. Driving, Miss Daisy. And number 10, buying and selling fish. That's Trading Places. I don't write this stuff. I just read it out. So, how did you get on? Well, I hope. Add up your scores. Let's see them in the chat column if you're on Facebook, or if you're on YouTube, you can do that as well. And then keep a note of them and share the quiz, because it'll be up live on the recordings on Facebook and on YouTube, and you can challenge your friends to beat you. I hope you've enjoyed the quiz. We're finishing bang on time tonight, which is wonderful. And I'll tell you what else is wonderful. This. Have a quick look at this very important message. I'm Alfie Malone. I'll see you in a week. But watch this first. Alright, people of Britain, hello, Alfie Malone here. Now, every day we're bombastified with negative news, bad news, sad news, and fake news, all because of this thing. But this Sunday, I'm going to give you a very different briefing, because in amongst all of this chaos and crisis, there are still plenty of things that are wonderful. And that's what we'll be giving you a national briefing on. I sort of borrowed this shed so I can turn it into the wonderful show National Briefing. Room. Is there anything you've seen or heard of, or that's happened to you? We want to know. And it's only things that are wonderful. There will be no mention of the C word. And I don't mean Croydon. Now, it can be something wonderful that's happened just to you, or something wonderful that will put a smile on everybody's face.
To take part, make sure that we see your videos, photographs, or stories on any social media platform. Just use the hashtag #WonderfulShow so we get to see it. And then Sunday at 6 o'clock, gather round your YouTube, Facebook, Instagram thingies and watch The Wonderful Show. And please, share this around as fast as you can. So if we get enough views, we'll do it every week, okay? If we get enough, we'll do it every day. See you on Sunday, 6 o'clock for The Wonderful Show National Briefing.